Ladies and gentlemen, have I got some big exciting news for you? And no, I'm not talking about the streaming on Twitch thing because I did upload a vlog a couple days ago called Big News. But we've got other big news. We've just surpassed 5,000 subscribers here on the CaptainSparklez subreddit. 5,000 plus connoisseurs of only the finest high quality Gru memes to ever grace this universe here in the Gru Despicable Me cinematic universe in which I reside for some reason that I still can't figure out because they're still definitely here, but actually a little bit fewer and far between. So I'm not sure whether to say I appreciate that or I don't, because I don't know if I should reverse psychology or make requests. It's really, I don't know how to approach things anymore in life. But let's start off down here with number 19, which I think is this one, I hope. Gonna be a bummer if I really start not starting off with number 19 because I keep getting tricked every time. Good choice. You know what? It is a good choice. I've started to remember why I wore hats so frequently in high school, because it really does just make everything a lot easier when you don't have to worry about little pareidolia, eagles, and ducks in your hair, and you can just conceal, don't feel. And to make demonetized, monetized again, hat link in the description if you wish to get a hold of one of them. You can do that. Shameless plug, self-promotion, but hey, it's in the post, so it makes sense. Hashtag not sponsored by this post, but hashtag sponsored by my own hat. Dude, it's so much easier though. I should wear hats more often, but I shouldn't, because now I just have memories back to high school where people would just steal the hat off my head, and there was one kid who was like a total dickhole delinquent who stole it, and then he had a lighter and like lit it on fire. I was like, you're gonna amount to jail time when you grow up. So I'm curious where he ended up at. Well, anywho, on to the next post. Captain Jord with the power to never offend. Jord Gt pick credit goes to you, Tamagotchi. My last video's thumbnail. 10 Marvel characters that could defeat Thanos. Top trends. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I also appreciate how you distorted the image so that I look a little bit wider, so I look even more capable of defeating Thanos. Dude, I was super impressed by that image, though. Just the lines. You got him to fit the curvature of everything, and you even added shadow. Like, it's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty impressive on those lines right there. Okay, I'm looking forward to. I hope maybe I can be cast as like Michael Rooker's character replacement or something in the next Avengers, and I can defeat Thanos, and it's gonna be dope. Marvel, you want to hit me up, or Disney, you want to hit me up? Let's do it. I'm in. I'll be so kind as to grace the cast of your movies. Rotoscoped both the hat and Gru's hand just for this. You're welcome, Jordan. Make hat that parodies political campaign. Tells viewers it's a joke, not a political statement. Viewers think it's a political statement. Viewers think it's political. Actually, no. I was expecting more people to be like, wow, dude, that's really political and stuff. And it hasn't. People have been fairly understanding of the fact that it's a joke, and I think it works. I've had a good response from like other YouTubers saying, yeah, that's a clever idea. So, and it's not political other than the fact that it's just a recognizable format for something. But the statement itself, there are plenty of other hats out there that are satirizing the original. So it works. And I think most people understand. Team Ionite, that pic is so beautiful. Oh yeah, I remember this one. I can't remember if I tweeted this one out a long time ago, but I've definitely seen this image before. Back in the Ionite heyday, there was some pretty cool fan art going on. So shout out to all the people who did some cool Ionite fan art, including that one that was used as the thumbnail for season 2 and some charity posters and all that good stuff. That was pretty good times. This was a dope one. I can't remember who made it though, and there's no is there a watermark? There is. Let's see. Can we read it is the question. Nope, can't. It's a little too small. But anyway, thank you, Jordan, for your service. Political posts jarred on his viewers. That's my goal. Although I'm going to be completely honest with you, my goal is not to shield you from political stuff. My goal is to shield me from the backlash. So really, it should just be me holding up a shield with the arrows on the shield protecting myself from getting shot by the arrows of political backlash. I'm glad that you see it as a selfless act, but I'm not so sure that's the case. Have you ever seen the comments that take place on political videos and the anger that generates? That's what I'm trying to avoid here. So it's a selfish act. But anyway, I'm glad it works in multiple ways. Preview turned out to be a perfect loop. Oh, that's kind of oddly satisfying right there. Either that or apparently I just do the same hand movements very regularly and I keep myself in a relatively similar position in all my videos. Like if it did this, if this is where it previews, right now I'm staying completely still, and I bet you that it would turn into a perfect loop on the thumbnail preview. An idea that YouTube got from other websites. That's type of content YouTube does not want to be on the YouTube platform. That's where that came from, those video thumbnail previews. You know what I'm talking about? You probably know what I'm talking about. Anywho, that is oddly satisfying. It's nice. Jord Gt 2032. No, this is don't dead open inside or whatever that meme is from Arrested Development. Because the hat is no wrong. The hat is, you made it. I know that for the sake of the Trump bill signing meme, it goes that way, but the hat goes, you just, look at the hat's different from I don't want to make monetized demonetized again. That's not my campaign slogan for 2032. I don't want everyone to hate me. I'm not going to go against the people who I have become friends with through YouTube. Okay, it is make demonetized monetized again, but it's just in this, the hat doesn't match, doesn't work, whatever. Anyway, I know what you're trying to do here. I just got like, I was off, my brain was messed up by that one. Anywho, we started playing Viva La Vida in class today. My friend asks why I cry every time we get to the end. Gotta think to the meme. This is where men cried. Not where kids cried, not where teens cried or boys cried or whatever the meme was, where the men cried, apparently. I'm flattered to have created something that's apparently universal enough to have been memeable. On one hand, it's like, yeah, it's it's kind of making fun of it to a certain extent, but it's good. I'm happy. It's great. It kind of warms my heart to be memeable. Snap. I look forward in time. I saw 14,605 futures. How many were there with my season 3? None. I think this is my favorite one. My favorite post of all time on this subreddit. In fact, I actually I want to tweet this right now. Will this make people mad if I tweet it? For the few that are somehow holding out hope for My Night Season 3, even though it's been said multiple times that it's not happening. Oh, God. Maybe I should tweet it later and then do a video just on the reactions to the tweet. We'll see. By the time this video's gone up, I might have tweeted this. Go to my Twitter and follow me in order to find out. We'll leave you hanging in suspense here for the moment. Brilliant. Most likely a llama. That was quality. That was high quality. Jordan versus politics. When Jordan sees a political post, he does skip it. That's the whole idea. What about political? Okay, so right now, we're one level deep. We have posts about me skipping political posts. When will there be posts about me reacting to posts about skipping political posts? And will it go any more layers deep than that? Now that I've suggested it, obviously it's going to happen next week. But we'll see. How can you do it in a clever way? No elevators. How do we get to this floor? Stairs, ladder, elevator. Man, stairs give you exercise, okay? Ladder, I don't know why you would be using a ladder inside to go to different floors unless you're, I don't know, in like an exercise part of the building. But stairs, I actually like to take the stairs when it makes sense. I will often, in parking garages and stuff, I'll opt, if there's a way to take the stairs instead of the elevator, I'll take the stairs. God, that's the thing though. Have I said this before? The stair setup on the gym complex is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. It forces you to use the elevator. I don't even, like, okay, so say I park on P3, so I'm 3 levels below ground level, and I want to get up to the top. I can go in the stairs that are right next to the elevator on P3, and it'll take me up to P2. But then if I want to go from P2 to P1, it's just there's a door that takes you outside, but then you're out on another street that's another level and a half below where you need to get to, and there's no way to get back in to do another staircase up in order to get to P1, and then from P1 you have an escalator up to the top, and it's like, how is this okay? Where the hell is the fire safety for this? I don't understand. So there's no way to get from like P2 to P1 with the stairs unless you go to another side where the freight elevator is, but then that doesn't take you up to a place on the lobby ground level that you can get to. And so I'm just gonna die in one of the elevators there one day because I can't not take the elevator. There's no alternative. Sure, people have been questioning, why do you take the elevator at your gym if you think you're gonna die in it? Because I can't not. It's the only way to get between those 2 floors. God, it's so stupid. I don't know how it's okay. I don't know how it's okay. Jordan, would you like to ride this elevator? Damn it. I saw someone linked me this video on Twitter or something the other day, and what people were saying in the YouTube comments on it is if something does actually get in the way, there are sensors so that it will stop the elevator. Like if you stuck your arm through as it was about to hit the bottom, it would stop. The elevator would stop. And you know, I'd probably be okay with this as long as it behaves in a predictable fashion. That's my thing. If an elevator behaves in a predictable fashion, then it's fine. It's simply the spot where it drops as you're getting on it. That's the worrisome part. It's unexpected behavior that is worrisome. So would I use this elevator? Sure. I'm sure I'm coordinated enough to make it work. But it's just, what if it malfunctions? Although this one, I wonder if it's like a conveyor belt, in which case it's all counterweighted. So the possibility of it just freaking out is unlikely because it's even weight on each side, whereas a normal elevator is just... Found Jordan in the news. Image credits not to me. Man killing spider burns down own home. It's in California too, but I don't live in Redding. This man's my spirit animal, but it's not actually me. Though this is probably not the first time it's happened either. I bet you there are a lot of people who have tried the hairspray lighter technique to kill spiders, and I'm sure it does not always go as planned. Probably very rarely does it go as planned. It's probably not the wisest decision to do it. You could probably use bug spray to an easier effect, even though you're like right next to it. And breathing that in is bad. Oh God, there's this one scene in a show that I've been watching where a dude gets Raid sprayed in his eye. And I was like, oh my God, that's gotta be the worst. Raid getting sprayed like at your face and in your eyes. Oh, that's probably way worse than pepper spray. Damn. But anyway, at least it didn't burn a house down. Finally, Jordan's dreams came true. Nice. There we go. There's the opposite of photoshopping the Ford GT paint scheme onto me. Photoshop me onto the Ford GT paint scheme. Turn me into Lightning McQueen, please. Except with a cooler car. You know, Lightning McQueen should have been a Ford GT, obviously. I think the 2005, what year was Cars? Hold on. It was 2006. Dang, dude, the Ford GT would have been brand new at that time. Why didn't they make Lightning McQueen a Ford GT? Lame. Probably because the Corvette would have been more recognizable and people would have been like, what's a Ford GT? I've not seen that at the time. So I'm sure they were trying to go with the relatability part, and that's why they opted for it. But I think it would have been a little cooler had they gone with the Ford GT. But that's all I'm trying to say. Lightning McQueen it just leaves room for me to be it. You know, we were talking about me being the Thanos killer in the next Avengers. Well, I can also, in a different universe, and it'll still be Disney working it, you can cast me in the next Cars movie, and I'll be the Jord Gt. You got this. That moment when you realize CaptainSparklez subreddit can be abbreviated CSSR. I see what you have done there. In Soviet Russia, don't know how to finish this. Flag has CaptainSparklez logo on it, definitely. I'm the flag for the USSR. Made this for Jordan a few years ago, but he never saw it. What do you mean? That's the logo that spins in the beginning of my videos, which Bootstrap made. Are you saying you just did like your own kind of rendition of it? It looks pretty similar. I want to make certain here that people aren't interpreting this as this dude made that logo and I didn't credit him in videos of mine because this was Bootstrap. I'm just making sure, for sure. I guess he just like remade the thing because I think it looks slightly different. I just want to make sure that this is not, no one is looking at this thinking that he made the original one that's used in videos and that I didn't credit him. I just want to establish that that is not the case here. I'm assuming he remade it. It looks pretty cool. Looks nice. You did a good job, Dad. You did a good job. And the top of the last week, every Gru meme on the subreddit, except it's by Genestator, so it's probably going to be an animation that's some quality content. Or maybe I die in it, because so far that's the two gifts that he's made that have been displayed here. I end up dying. So let's see how this one goes, huh? Make your own Gru meme. Show Jordan your Gru meme. Jordan sees your group. Jordan gets pissed because, God damn it, you keep changing the spelling of my name. This is just becoming a thing now. Now the misspelling of my name is just becoming a meme. Jordan. Okay, man. I see how it is. Sorry that I get pissed because it's a GroupMe. It works in animated form. It's just that when it's in still form, it's the last two images are the same, other than the reaction. But you know, these are reaction videos, so I guess I need to appreciate Gru's reaction that I'm reacting to. Reactions to reactions. CaptainSparklez react to kids react to CaptainSparklez. Reacting to kids react to CaptainSparklez. Old video that I actually did do. A couple layers deep. Can we go deeper? I don't know. Good stuff, though. I like the finer detail of the YouTube million subscriber play button, but it has the demonetized logo on it. It's a clever little detail you threw in there. It blends in real nicely. I also like how it's a hybrid of like me and Gru in the same person with the eagle hair. Thank you, Genestator, for your high quality content. I appreciate you, even if it is a Gru meme. Well, that's it for the last week of the CaptainSparklez subreddit. Thank you again for 5,000 brilliant connoisseurs of quality content. May we have many more, and I'll leave it off there. Thanks so much. Should like if you liked. Check out the playlist if you want to catch more Reddit videos, and subscribe if you're not already. I'll see you next time.